Welcome to Advertising Champions, your go-to destination for insights into the dynamic world of advertising. I'm your host, Tony Stanol, and with us today is Barbara Drady of Visibility 360. Welcome, Barbara.
Thank you, Tony. Good to see you this morning.
You too. I know we had a little technical difficulty getting in, so it's especially good to see you. But give me a little backstory on your career, and then we'll get into Visibility 360, what you're doing today.
Okay, so I am a serial entrepreneur. I have successfully built and sold 4 companies in a very, very competitive markets. And the last one was a very, very successful. Hold on while I put this all together. A very successful events planning business for top companies like Oracle, GE, Accenture, Kaiser. I was the only person in each of those instances who was given free rein to do events for those companies because I understood ROI. And I thought that would be my last gig. And then along came COVID. So I had to reinvent myself. And that's what I did. And that's where I am right now. With Visibility 360, and I can tell you how I got here.
I'm interested in finding out what types of things you're doing with Visibility 360.
I had an email list of 78,000 with a 65% open rate, and I didn't even know that was good. That was just what I thought. And then along came 2 planes that flew into towers in New York, and everything changed. All of a sudden, my email list, which was heavily financial people and Silicon Valley people, were no longer at those companies. I lost 70% of my list overnight. So I needed to continue to sell the things that I was selling through my newsletter. And I explored a couple of possibilities. And one of them was to do social media. At that time, I hired 2 women to teach me. And it was all about Twitter. It was then Twitter, not X, known previously as Twitter. And I became very, very fluent in tweeting. And after a year, I sold 0, absolutely 0. So I continued to look for ways to market, and I tried press releases. And they worked okay, but not the way they should have, or not very much left. So I started to reach out to the media, and I did it in very unique ways. I sent them, at that time I was in the wine business, I sent them mini grapevines, and they were hand delivered in the type of grape that person drank. So if it was Chardonnay, they got a Chardonnay vine. If it was Pinot Noir, they got a Pinot Noir vine. And put a little note on there, let's share a bottle of wine. And I did that with 10 very designated people that I wanted to be with, to develop a relationship with. And I got connected with all 10 of them. 8 of them are still in my group of friends today. And then over the next 5 years, my husband and I hosted 450 meals at our house. If you take somebody out to a restaurant, they shake your hand at the end and they say, thank you very much. And they move on. If you bring them into your home, you bring them into the kitchen while you're cooking, you have some fun, they hug you when they leave. So I have hundreds and hundreds of media people, journalists, editors, publishers, who I have immediate connections with. And Visibility 360 utilizes those connections to take my clients and put articles, blog posts, videos, etc., out so that my clients run campaigns once a month, and we guarantee at least 300 features for them on
Wow.
top media publications. So that's how we got here.
Fantastic. That's great. Well, thanks for sharing that today with us, Barbara. I'm afraid our time is up, but it kind of gives people a good flavor for what you're doing and what you're capable of doing in making connections like that. So thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
And thank you for joining us on this episode of Advertising Champions. You could find back episodes on dailynewsnetwork.com along with other podcasts.
We've been around for 16 years, working with clients, with thousands of clients. We're working with agencies to be able to scale them and grow them and provide them services that would cost them way more than it would for them to do it themselves. Anything oriented around lead generation, video creation, web design, we're full service, so we can really serve most people.